Several years ago, my wife and I were honored to host in our home a very distinguished Rabbi Zimmerman from the United Kingdom. And if I'm not mistaken, it was his first visit to Cape Town. And he commented to us that he always finds it fascinating to meet another Shevet in Israel, a tribe of the Jewish people. The Jewish people have been scattered to the four ends of the earth. We're all over the place, and we have many different customs and cultures and languages. And I've often thought about this comment that Rabbi Zimmerman made in terms of this week's Parsha, Parshat Bamidbar, where the Jewish people begin their travels from Mount Sinai to the Holy Land. And they are divided up into different camps. There are 4 major camps, and in each camp there are 3 tribes, and they march in a particular way, and they camp in a particular way. And each tribe has their own identity. Each tribe has their own flag and their own symbol on the Choshen HaMishpat, the breastplate of the Kohen Gadol. And the question is, why was this necessary? Why did God want the Jewish people, Bnei Israel, to be divided up into tribes? Why not just have one unit? We're all the same. Make it, equality. Let's all be equal. Why do we have to have this tribe and that tribe, and we march separately, and each one's got their own tribal identity? But we see that this is how Hashem wanted it. In fact, according to the Kabbalistic wisdom, there are 12 different ways or 12 different gates through which prayers enter. Each of the tribes has their own gate. They don't express themselves in precisely the same way. Now, yes, it's been many, many years since 10 of the tribes were exiled by the king of Assyria, never to be heard from again. And basically today we only have the Kohanim, the Leviim, and the Israelim. Israelim means people who have come from a whole mix of tribes, mostly from the tribe of Judah or from the tribe of Benjamin. We're not entirely sure. So in a way we only have 3 tribes, but at the same time we have many, many tribes. There are Ashkenazim, and within Ashkenazim there are Litvaks from Lithuania, and there are the Polish, and there are the Hungarians, and there's the Romanians, and then you have Edut HaMizrach. You have all of the different types of Jews who come from the east. The Sephardim, those who came from Spain, those who came from North Africa, those who came from Taiman, from Yemen, and each of these particular people have a different way of dressing, a different way of speaking, different languages, different way of pronouncing Hebrew. But at the same time, we're all Klal Yisrael. We're all the Jewish people. Hashem didn't want us to be this one big homogeneous mash that's all exactly the same. Everybody thinks the same. He wanted that in our unity there should also be some diversity. We are Bnei Yisrael, but we're also Shiftei Yisrael, with the tribes of the Jewish people. And this is the beauty that we learn from this week's Parsha. We're part of a nation, and yet each one of us can express our Judaism in a different way. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.